Hi y'all, welcome to an episode of my Lighting the Way series. Today's candle that I'm going to talk about is the new fragrance from Bath & Body Works, Sunlit Trails. My name is Tracy, this is the 3-Wick Thesis candle channel, and the way these episodes work is I'm going to share with you my first sniff impression, talk about the wax, the wick, the label, the jar, all the scent notes, and then I'll cut the video, go out, burn it, take some footage, take some notes, and then report back after the cut on things like strength and throw and how the scent evolves on warm. I'll also share with you some burn footage so you know what the jar looks like. By the way, I am joined today by Red. This is one of my mom's cats. He is in a very affectionate mood today, so just be aware you may hear him purring. You may see him rubbing all over me. It's just life with cats. So let's get into this new candle from Bath & Body Works. This is a part of their camping season collection that came out. They all have kind of these slightly transparent labels with little icons and pictures that make you think of going camping. This one has the camping mug on the front with the tent, the forest in the background. That looks like a bird, some sort of... Oh no, that's snow-capped mountains. It almost looked like a seagull to me, but that is snow on top of the mountains up there. This is scent notes of fir branches, bright citrus, and golden sun rays. The lids on these are kind of like, they look like camping gear metal, core wicks, and I'm already smelling it on cold. It's really pretty. White wax. Yeah. I feel like the pine note in here is pretty sweet, almost sappy, and then that is getting amplified by what feels like a really juicy citrus. They're calling it a bright citrus. And citrus always has a bright element to me, but this feels more juicy than it does bright. I think bright citrus, I think almost like really tart and a little bit sour, and maybe even a little bit like citric acid vibe. This is just a very juicy, fruity citrus note, and it smells to me more like orange than it does, you know, grapefruit or lemon or lime. I'm not sure what golden sun rays is. Yeah, I really just get fir and orange, and actually this reminds me a lot of a White Barn candle that was out last winter. Something in Snowflakes and Citrus. It smells almost just like it to me. I don't think they're the same scent notes. I think Snowflakes and Citrus technically had a mango note in it, but if you liked that candle based off of cold, I think you would like this one. I'm going to go fire this up, take some notes on the strength and throw, get some burn footage for you, and I'll be right back after the cut to report to you my findings. Alright y'all, I feel like I have spent some quality time with Sunlit Trails. I've gotten through, I don't know if you can see here, probably a quarter of the candle. I have been burning it pretty consistently just to kind of get a feel for how is it developing, are things changing. This is, I think, 5 burns now. The stepdad is not fond of this fragrance. He loves pine fragrances, but he doesn't like this one. The first night he smelled it, he thought he got wood smoke, which I thought was interesting because I didn't get wood smoke, but it is piney. And so I thought, well, maybe his mind is picking up on like wood smoke, or maybe there is a wood smoke note in that golden sun rays. Second night, he did not get wood smoke at all. So he's like, I don't know what happened. It smells different now. For me, it is kind of the perfect balance of citrus and pine. I like it better on warm than I did on cold, but I will say this smells almost exactly like Snowflakes and Citrus, which was a winter candle in the White Barn label that came out last winter. They're not the same scent notes. I looked it up because I was like, is this a repackage? And that one had mango in it, but then I'm like, is that what Golden Rays is? This smells so much like that on warm that to me it's indistinguishable. So if you liked Snowflakes and Citrus, I think you would like this one. It is a juicy citrus with a sappy pine note, and I think it's really well balanced. Overall, the stepdad does not like this one. He said, I think on the 4th burn, oh, you're burning that stinky candle again. So then I burned it this morning. He was out in his shop. He came in. I was like, oh, I'm only burning it because I thought you were going to be in the shop all day. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to. And I was like, all right. It's fine. So I'm done burning it here. I'm going to take this home because he does not enjoy it. I thought if he liked it, he could keep it, but he doesn't like it even though it's got a pine fragrance. My sister Carrie did really enjoy it. She actually bought one of her own because she really liked it when she smelled it on cold. And then when we burned it, she's like, oh, I'm glad I got one. And then she asked me, I said something about she could have mine. She said, well, if I'd have known that, I wouldn't have bought one. I was like, well, oh well. Too late. So this one is mine. I'm keeping it. I'm going to take it home anyways because the Hubs has not had a chance to burn this one. I've only burned it here in Michigan, and I know he's going to like it because he loves citrus, and I think he really liked the Snowflakes and citrus, so I think he'll really like this one. Now, in terms of strength and throw, I just want to be transparent that I'm not testing my usual laboratory space. The room where I'm burning this is quite a bit larger than my converted garage. I also, because it's been hot here in Michigan, have been using a ceiling fan. It's also different humidity here than what it is back in California where I normally test, so I can't really do like a objective, this is how it would smell in my home sort of scenario. I'm really only testing it here in a large living room with a ceiling fan on. But I can tell you, I could smell this candle. I know that Kent over at the Candle Channel, I think he gave it a 1 out of 10 in terms of strength and throw. I didn't have that issue at all. I would have put this at medium, maybe medium to high in terms of strength, and it had excellent throw. It filled the space. Obviously, the ceiling fan is going to help with that, so I'm not sure how that would be different if I wasn't running the ceiling fan. But you definitely got a sense of the presence of this candle, and I would say so much so that my stepdad was annoyed at how strong it was because he didn't like the fragrance. So I did not have the same experience as Kent. That does not mean Kent is wrong or that Kent's review wasn't authentic or honest. It just means that we had very different experiences. So just a heads up, if you were hesitant because you were afraid it had no strength or throw, just know that mine did. So it's possible either mine's a dud or his is a dud, or we just smell different things. Would this be a repurchase for me? Yeah, I would buy this again. I don't think I love it so much to where I would pay, you know, classic Bath & Body Works sale price of $13-14 or a buy one, get one. But would I buy it this winter at SAS? I absolutely would, especially if it was 75% off or if it was like $10.99 and I had a coupon, because I do enjoy it. I also think this makes a beautiful fragrance for a transition from summer to fall. You get kind of this juicy citrus note from orange, which reminds me of like the Valencia oranges that are ready to eat in like July. But then you also get the pine scent that reminds me a lot of what I would expect out of like a November, December candle. So I think this is a good transition scent from summer to winter or summer to autumn. So I would absolutely repurchase this. I would recommend it if you like citrus and pine, and I would definitely recommend it if you like snowflakes and citrus. So let me know if you have any questions about this review or this candle in particular. I can try to answer those to the best of my ability. Just plop them in the comment section below. If you appreciated this review, give me a thumbs up. That always makes me feel good. And if you aren't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel. It helps my channel grow and will support me in the long run. Super thanks are always appreciated, never required, and all money that you donate to my channel goes right back into investing in candles for me to review for you to appreciate and enjoy here on the 3-Wick Thesis Candle channel. All right, y'all, I will see you again tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.